Hello bros and welcome to SFX0 BroFive production and the next part of Sakura Dungeon. So we're gonna have to defeat more bunnies. The game will start up, that is. I did already start here. That's weird. Maybe now then. Yeah, now. Circling right here. Reloading where we left off. Anyway, that sound speed is too high. Right. So now we turn here. Backwards. Charing, before we proceed further, I need to ask a favor of you. What is it, Yumi? I know you do not appreciate your position right now, but I'm afraid that we need to capture more subordinates. So you want me to catch them for you? Exactly. While I do not agree with this idea as of a matter of principle, we need as many allies as we can get. So what is it you need me to do? I will show you how to use the capture spell. Since I'm directly channeling my magic through you, it should be a simple task. Very well, show me how. Charing learned the capture ability. All monsters you encounter random while inside the dungeon can be captured. After capturing them, they will be sent to the prison in your hometown. You need to go meet your captured monster if you want to add them to your party. To capture a monster, you must do enough damage with the capture ability to defeat her. Ideally, you should weaken them until they can be taken out with one hit. Not all monsters can be captured this way, but there may be other means of recruiting those monsters to your cause. Monsters who are higher level than the caster of the capture spell cannot be captured. A barrel. We should break it. Why is the first thing you cross your mind? You never know what's might be hiding inside a barrel. Fine. She takes a blade to the barrel and smashing it to pieces. Something shimmers in the splitters. 5 mana shards. Not a bad start. Mana shards. Yes, small pellets of concentrated magic. They're highly useful, I can tell you. Very well. She grabs the shards and puts them in her belt pouch. You will encounter objects which can be broken open for treasures as you proceed through the dungeon. To interact with objects, walk up and click on them. Mana shards are their primary currency in this dungeon. They are used to make magical items and pay for repair fees. I'm recording. Can you perform additional actions in battle with tactics menu? Yeah. To open tactics menu, press right click or the R key. The options to skip out of battle and retreat. Your escape chances is calculated by your AP and how many turns you've spent in battle. Having more AP that your enemy increases your chance of escape. The longer a battle goes, the higher your chance to escape is. There are hotkeys to access some of those actions. Press A during a battle to enable auto battle. Press S battle to speed your current battle. Keep in mind that when you enable auto battle, AI will be playing for you. It will not make the wisest tactical choices, so make sure not to use it in hard battles. You found 10 mana shards. Alright, we're gonna capture up on you next. Strange, I do not feel any fatigue while I'm down here. Monsters are naturally recover quickly from wounds and tiredness. I have passed some of those traits to you from our contract. Well, I cannot complain about that. There's no healing magic in this game. Instead, all party members regenerate health over time. For each turn in battle, for every 2 steps, a party member will recover health, based on how much resilience they have. If monsters' outfit is damaged, the recovery rate is reduced by half. A monster's outfit is damaged when they take critical hit and their current VP is lower than half the maximum VP. The resilience rating of your current party member is fairly low, so be sure to frequently visit town to recover. Injured and knocked out party members will recover all of their health when they visit town. Damaged outfits will also be automatically repaired. I don't really recorded. Yeah, now I can see how long I recorded. Damn, a wall! And this is the first floor of the dungeon. I know you could do it. While it's only the beginning. I can only imagine what is waiting for us down there. I would not think too much about it. After all, it's best to take things one step at a time. One floor, one step, one battle. Yes, I'm very much aware. I do not know how deep this dungeon reaches into the earth, so I am prepared for the worst. Yes. This dungeon isn't the worst that I've encountered. If we keep up this pace, we will be through it in no time. You really should not say things like that. If you keep doing it, you will become confident. When that happens, you underestimate the obstacles ahead. That is true enough. But even if I'm facing overwhelming odds, I have to stand firm. If I gave up so easily, whenever I face some trouble, what good would I be as an adventurer? So is that way you choose to keep fighting instead of running away? Exactly. We both know that there was no way I could win. It was obvious that you had the upper hand. But even so, I could not run away from you. That's nonsense, Sherry. If there was a less benevolent monster trapped in that seal, you would surely have perished. No heroic sacrifices or anything like that when we are working together, okay? I want both of us to make it out of this dungeon alive. Very well. I will try not to. Thank you. As you go further down, the strength of your enemies will increase. Do not hesitate to retreat if you're having trouble. If you are defeated, it's game over. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna say more frequently in this game. Yeah, it's still level 1. I'm not gonna keep reading that. Why do we get 2 hits? Let's try to capture her. Damn it! Well, let's just use it again. Yay, we captured the bunny. Good job, we have our first ally. That is one way to put it. But are you sure that the rabbit is going to be much use to us? You underestimate the rabbit. There are particular species I found in the widespread plateaus to the north. While they seem harmless enough, they have a natural affinity with the wind. They can tear you apart without having to touch you themselves. What unusual vicious rabbit. I suppose it's a good thing that they're on our side now. Very much so. Remember to not look down on anything you find in this dungeon. I can come back to bite you. It can come back to bite you. Yeah. I already know that. There are two ways to go. Saracen and passes. Strange. That sounds like something I've heard while hunting the woods. It's a sound that only... You suddenly seem to realize something. Hug the wall. She slams herself against the wall, narrowly dodging as something charges down the hallway. I step to the side and let it pass me. Ah yes, I remember them. What? Is it a fox? Is it fox? Or a Sulian returns, scraping the ground with her foot. Oh, boar! Intruders! I make sure you don't leave here alive. Shaylee puffs up her cheeks, obviously not very pleased to see us. A wild boar. Very tough and courageous. Spare me the commentary, fox. She's getting ready to charge again. Ouch! Never. I got through that. I intended to capture her. Why do I get these pictures always in the wrong times? But seriously, I want a picture for the playlist, and I want one picture for every clip that fits in with the clips. This will not work well. The boar girl collapses. Despite being obviously beaten, the boar girl still stares at us defiantly. Not bad, but you're going to have to do better than that. It's time for the next round. Please just accept your defeat. You're obviously injured and you're only going to make it worse if you keep going. I know boars are stubborn, but they aren't stupid. The boar girl just makes her cheeks pop up. Ha! As if I would give up. All I need to do is take a nap and I'll be right back into for the fight. She tries to get back up but stumbles. I may not be ready right now. But just wait and see. I never surrender to the likes of you. All boars stick-headed. Well, yes, they do have a remarkably resilient skull. How else do you think they recover when their charge misses their target? That was not really what I was asking about. The boar stares at Sherry. What about you? You need to swing that fancy sword around to win a fight. I can do it with my bare hands. Boars are also species who are competent to fault. It always contests when boars is present. You can't right now, actually. Prove I can't. Sherry just shakes her head. Is this exchange really necessary? You are never going to win an argument with a boar, Sherry. Why else do you think that we are brought to this dungeon? Monsters in this tunnel are frustrating to deal with. Ha, don't ignore me. And who are you calling frustrating? Try being a minion in this dungeon. I'll tell me you're frustrated then. Yes, I imagine being underground all of the time isn't very pleasant. Damn right it isn't. There isn't much point to this, Sherry. What if she comes after us again? Then we will just beat her again. Like that will happen. I'll show you too how tough a boar can be. She continues to yell at us as we walk off. Right, we just beat a boar. That was actually more powerful than I expected. I wouldn't expect to go from a rabbit to a boar. That's actually a little hard to beat. I found nothing. There's nothing there. A rabbit again. Triple slashes. A single slash. Do I get XP from kills? You found 10 mana shards. I have to see that. Yeah, I do get XP. When do I level up then? Event! I can feel monsters' presence ahead. How can you tell? We used to place markets in the dungeon which were key areas to defend. Usually crossroads and places like that. It seems that the markers are still being used now. So if we walk near one of these marks, we are sure to encounter resistance? Precisely. You will encounter battle markers as you proceed through the dungeon. Enemies that you find on battle markers can be boss monsters or random enemies that are a bit stronger than usual. If they are random enemies, battle markers I'm here after you leave the dungeon. Well, how will I know that when I come to the market the first time? Let's try this. Oh, level 2 rabbit. I thought I would. In the darkness, I see a glint of silver flickering in the dim light. Unfortunately, it's not only one. I'm not the only one who sees it. I definitely know what this. With reckless abandon, Sherry hurries ahead of the rest of us. Slow down. It's fine. I don't see any signs of a trap. Eventually, we arrive at the source of the glint. A treasure chest. With a little regard, she immediately opened the chest. A small vial of liquid pulled out from the chest. Oh, a healing potion. I was hoping for something that was a bit more expensive. It's still useful anyway, isn't it? Yes, I hope this one has a different flavor, however. Different flair, you say? All the standard issue healing potion at the guild all taste like burnt kidney beans. You really need to get sick you really do get sick of it after a while. She dropped the potion into one of her punches. You found a healing potion. Treasure chests such as these contain valuable items. Always be one to look out for such chests. It can contain an item which can turn the tide of battle. Ah, there's a boar. Triple slashes. I did only take half the. Alright, let's guard. Damn it. Damn it, why do I get critical? I always get critical the second time. Not fun when I want to capture something. There's another boar. Let's do a single slash. If I get critical now, I will definitely not be able to capture it. I did not get critical. Guard. Capture. Yay! Very nice work. A boar is going to be a great ally. You can always rely on them. It beats having them charge at you. So where exactly did these boars come from? An untamed forest in one land or another. I brought them because they're hard workers and are barely afraid of anything, especially not an adventurers. We should head back and see if we can convince her to help us. I would not mind having a break soon. We're gonna go through this until we find the exit. I bet the exit isn't this way. I wonder what this chest contains. As she opens it, I feel a spark of magic fly from the chest. Please step aside. What? What is it? I can explain afterward. Very well then. As she steps aside, I reaches into the chest. Exactly what I expected. Pulling out an object out, she looks at it puzzled. A paper scroll? What is it? It's an imprint scroll. When someone reads it, the knowledge it contains is immediately imprinted onto their minds. In this case, the scroll teaches a fire spell. Oh, so if I had read it, then it would have been wasted. Probably not wasted, anyone can use magic, really. It's just for the better that we save our resources and decide how to use them, rather than just throw them carelessly around. I found a fire twist scroll. A better scroll can be found throughout the dungeon. When consumed, it gives one of the party members a new ability permanently. Keep in mind that the party member can only have up to 6 abilities at a time. Yeah. Alright, I think this was a random enemy. What's this? As we approach the door, I can feel something. She immediately noticed my reaction. What is the matter, Yumi? I feel strong presence waiting for us beyond that door. A strong presence? Yes, there's strong monsters on the other side. Well, I do not doubt your skill. I may be wise to collect more of my power before we go in. Whatever you feel comfortable with, Fox. You understand how things work in this dungeon, I don't. I take another look at the door. One of the most painful reasons I've learned in life is that you shouldn't underestimate your opponents. So I wonder what I should do from here. I will not enter that door. So what is that? You aren't moving to pick it up. Looking at it, it makes me feel uneasy. I pick up the shards and allow it to rest in the palm of my hand. This is a warp stone, or a piece of it at least. The reason why you feel uneasy is because it's not of this world. I suspected as much. So what does it do? We can use it to go back to the surface. Of course, I should be the one handling it. There's no telling what it might do in your hands. Understood. You can hold on to it then. Very well, I do just that. Find a warp zone. Warp zones that can transport you back to the surface. It always pays off to carry on with you, no matter where you are. There's no shame in retreating into your party exhausted. I know we have recorded a good while, but I plan to explore all the paths before we end. Alright, we have nothing more we can do right now, so let's go back to the surface. Meet captured monsters. Do you want to make her you sound? Yes. I can hear a loud tough echoing over and over again inside the prison. Sure enough, the Boar girl is slamming her first into the wall. She looks really grumpy, to say the least. When she sees me, she practically rams the doors of the prison. Let me out of here, you nasty little ferret. Just because you beat me once doesn't mean I've given up. This is why I like boars. You just never give up, do you? Do you? Stop that! She slams the palms of her hands against the bars, denting them slightly. I can see her cheeks puffing up angrily as she typical behavior of boars. Why are these damn bars made of? Please stop that already. I'm not here to start a fight with you. Then what are you here for? If it's to laugh at me, you better be ready for when I get out of this cell. Not at all. I'm here to propose an ID. An ID? She seems a bit less angry than before. What is this ID of yours? You look really angry, even more so than most boars. Are you happy with being a minion in this dungeon? Huh? Well, I guess not. We don't get any time to leave the dungeon, so I get pretty angry knowing I can't do anything about it. Then why not work for me? I will give you plenty of time of frolic in the meadows. Plus, when we reclaim this dungeon, I promise I'll be a much better dungeon lord than your current one. The boar seems to be thinking it over. Well, I'm still mad at you for all this, but I really want to spend some time above ground. Alright, ferret. I'll play along with this idea of yours. Just point me at whatever direction I need to charge. With pleasure. I look forward to working with you. The boy girl has joined your party. Alright. I have no idea what to do right now, so we're gonna continue next time. So that was all I had for Sakura Dungen this time then, so hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!